Yes, yes, yes. Hello, hello, hello. Test, test, test. Ayiti organic. Ayiti organic. Ayiti organic. Ayiti organic 1804. Ayiti organic experience. So we are here. Everyone is very happy, excited for the new Pope, Leo the 14th. And I see a lot of promotion with his Louisiana roots, his Haitian roots. But then when you ask them, they had an interview with the brother. The brother was like, "Yeah, our mom, her parents, they have bloodlines in Haiti, but we don't really know nothing about it, you know. So I don't want the Haitians to be too excited because we don't really know if there's any kind of advantage in even talking too much about it. Um, but nonetheless, if there's something positive that can come from this new pope, then that's fine. So be it. You understand? And so be it. But I don't think that should be the focal point. We should focus on maybe some other things. Someone asked me recently. They said, "Yo, uh, you really be going in on this Haiti stuff, like even though you're like Haitian American, you're born in the States." I said, "Well, I had the opportunity to actually go back over there, not on like vacation how most of us would do, being from the States, but actually living down there with the people and kind of seeing like uh, the situation. Like it got to this point, but I seen it years ago, even after the earthquake. You understand? So I know this is Haitian Heritage Month. I see everyone keep on posting about compa this and Haitian music and blah blah blah, and I'm like, all right, that's cool, that's cool. But I think we still should at least state the fact like things are messed up, down there in the country, right? And it doesn't have to be the focal point because on my page, I'll do history, we'll do some other stuff, but I still have to remind you shit is fucked up down there. You understand? So that's why me personally, a lot of the Haitian influencers and the people that have like a lot of influence online in the Haitian community, I don't respect none of them. To be honest. Now I'm talking about like uh, you have people that are on online that are popular that are doing maybe how do you call that, donations. They're doing fundraising. They're giving some money back. On like little Haiti projects in a little specific area. But when you really really look at it, no one is trying to talk about what's going on in the country as a whole because the country is like being taken over right in front of your eyes. Don't be surprised if this thing in Haiti it becomes like Israel and Palestine and all of that. Don't be surprised because everyone is not really. I mean, we see it, but do you see it? It's like, are you paying attention? Hmm? The United States designates Haitian gangs as terrorist organizations. Like, why would they do it now? Don't you guys remember when Lamar Sanjou they had kidnapped those Christian kids and groups, missionaries. They killed two of them. I think they did a negotiation deal so they can give back the bodies. You know, so they still made some money on it, even though they put everyone on the America's Most Wanted list and FBI's list and all of this money and this and that. CNN is still doing interviews with them. You know, BBC and this and that. I'll just like it's like a big show. And then when you look back at us in the diaspora, we just kind of just, I mean, I guess chilling, not chilling, but not really focusing on this shit. Because hey, in the States, and this is what I be telling family and down there, I'm like, we got a lot of things going on over here in America. Yeah, so like for me, I continuously would tell whoever down there that's like, uh sometimes they might believe us in the States like the money's just growing on the trees or something. No, it's not like that. We got bills for everything over here. So sometimes we can't focus on what's going on in the country. But if it becomes to the point where it's like an all out like conflict, not only inside of Haiti's side, but the other side. Because if you notice, the U.S. government, they really put more of a focus on the Dominican government and the Dominican president, you know? And when he's talking, he talks like he's ready to help occupy the entire island if need be, you know, especially at the border. So them placing us as terrorists is it's a bad thing. I say us as terrorists because it's like if they put the terrorism on Haitian gangs, well, that will flow into the people themselves, right? Because now, if you're traveling from down there or back and forth, and that's the type of title that the country has, it could be a situation more. What do they call that? More scrutiny, yeah. But I don't know, man. Is it important to you? Hmm? Is it just is it a figment of my imagination? Because I'm looking at them, I'm looking. I'm like, yo, man, this guy Marco and this guy Abinader, they two buddy, hugging, 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 and I'm just asking, like, yo, what is going on? Hmm. The people that construct the plan to take over the country, like, it's like they put it to a point where they make its own people like destroy it. So its own is destroying it, and then of course we have the exodus, right? Because you have so many young people leaving the country, going to Brazil, Chile, Argentina, Mexico, over here in America, Canada, France. Like they running, everyone's running. So I don't know. I don't know. Like when I talk to my friends and my people, a lot of people is just like, man, shit's fucked up. And then, you know, did you yeah, we have other conversations, sports. Shouts out to the New York Knicks, you know. Shouts out to that movie Sinners. Like, we focus on other shit. But meanwhile, the country is falling apart. Or I don't want to say the country, but certain parts, right? Because if you go to Okai, everything is fine. Go to Cap Haitian, there's no problems really with the gangs. I mean, the violence, it was really just Port-au-Prince, but now it's moving up to Kinskoff and Fiercy. A lot of these areas up in the mountains, it's strategic. Up in the mountains, that's where a lot of the wealthy people live. So some of them, they've been losing their houses. A lot of them, they're running out. Um, but then also the poor people get affected. So it's not like it's something where just like the rich is getting affected and being targeted. No, it's everybody. Everybody's getting targeted. Here, they keep on trying to bust down these police stations, these small police stations, so they can recuperate the ammo, you know, recuperate ammo, try to get more guns, you know. It's like in a sense, like these guys, they're getting ready for war anyway, right? Oh, sorry, my bad. Something wrong with this mic. Yeah, it's like they're getting ready for war themselves, you know. But I don't want to sound too over the top, but we have to pay attention to what's going on in the country, and we have to pay attention to what's going on with our neighbor, because um, the people is not the problem; it's the government. You know what I'm saying? The Dominican Republic. I mean, you'll find some racists in the people, but it's not really. It's a government issue, and I'm pretty sure they would like to have a chance to occupy, since they always say we occupied them, which isn't true at all. We actually helped them. So I don't even know what the title of this show, this episode is today. Um, what is Marco and Abinader up to? That's the title. All right. I want to know. If you have any ideas, please share. Send me an email, a message. If you have some theories, most of you guys, that's what you do anyway. You send me information. So thank you. This is like a collective effort, right? Trying to figure out behind the scenes how maybe our generation can assist in what's going on down there, right? Or maybe they'll just take it over, and then we'll have to pay like $1,500, $2,000 to buy a ticket just to visit. Taxes will be high as hell. Because I think that's what it is too. Some Haitians might just be waiting for the rebuild of Port-au-Prince, high sky rise like downtown Miami. Yeah. Maybe we wait till the end of this terrible movie series. Anyway, this is just me thinking out loud. This is me just thinking out loud. I don't have the answers, just asking the questions. You all have a great rest of your day, whatever time you hear this. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. What's up with this mic? And I'll see you in the flip side. Again, Ayiti Organic, Ayiti Organic, Ayiti Organic. What is Marco and Abinader up to? I know it sounds silly, but it's a serious question. Marco, not Marco Polo, but Marco Rubio, who is a Cuban, shouts out to the Cubans, from Miami, but we know how a certain group in the Cuban community, they think very racial, just like a certain group in the Dominican community. It just is what it is. So we don't want those groups to be the ones to probably have plans for the future of Haiti. Haiti Organic. Come out.